Hello guys, and welcome to episode 31 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Warriors of Chaos on very hard difficulty. Today we are starting with an attack on Venomglade, and it's time for Sigvald to put down some rats. Let's fight this on the battle map. So today we're going to continue with the destruction until Archeon has leveled up enough in order to unlock his quests. We will complete the quests, and that will be when I end the campaign, for the time being. This battle, though, should be relatively simple. Gaven battle without walls means we can get to their artillery. We won't take too much damage. We're also going to have to make sure that we get to their ranged units, because those can be quite annoying as well. We'll keep our Dragon Ogres behind. Chaos Giants can just join the infantry in charging forwards. We'll put Sigvald in that group as well. Okay, we'll start the deployment, start the battle, lock this group, and onwards we go. Did I leave a... I did leave a unit out wide. Oh well, we'll just remove them from the group. So they do have the Warp Lightning Cannons in the mid there. Create a couple groups. For these Dragon Ogres, we'll send these guys to the left and these guys to the right. Beautiful. Let's have our Manticores move up. And we'll speed it up. There is the Doom Whale over here. Let's go and take that out. Oh, we'll give them the order to charge forwards. One Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. Show that Doom Whale who's boss. We're going to want to get around the back here and really deal with all of these units. I guess I could always put down like a bit of shades on these guys. They are quite bunched up, so why not? Not sure if that's going to kill much of the Warp Lightning Cannon crew, but we'll give it a go. Right, Stormmermen with halberds have held him up, that's annoying. Same on this side. I guess what I'm going to do is we'll have my hero just dive right into the back line here. Because I really need to deal with these units. The Deathglobe Bombardiers especially.
Give us ruin! End them!
I'm just going to charge into the back of these storm vermin. As for these guys, they need to find some new targets.
Bring the skulls to Khorne's throne!
I definitely can't let the Deathglobe Bombardiers keep firing. That's a bad idea.
Chaos Sorcerer!
Good to see my Chaos Sorcerer doing well though.
Reality bends!
Doom Wheel has moved over there. We're going to have to make sure we go kill that off if we can. Let's just have our giants pick targets and chase them down. Spreading out does work in their favour, but it's okay. The majority of their units have routed now, so just gotta clean them up and cause a chain rout. Let's just throw down a Malchus Mystifying Miasma. And we'll just continue to chase these Death Globe Bombardiers. Lovely. Pretty simple battle. Didn't lose too many more men. The Dragon Ogres took quite a bit of damage, but nothing that can't be fixed. Always seems like Dragon Ogre Shaggoths do way more damage than Giants. Oh well. We'll take the growth and replenishment rate, because I do need Sigvald to be healthy as he continues to attack the Skaven. Over here, Hubas has just wiped out Fildorf, that's fine. Kolek's all good, he's travelling towards the Exiles of the Heck. And I think Archeon previously just took out Grenstad. We're now at war with the vampires. Let's end the turn. Exoatl's lost a lot of strength. Not quite sure what happened there, but it's fine by me. We've beaten down Clan Richtis quite a bit. They were relatively strong actually, but we destroyed now 3 of their armies. I think in every settlement so far that we've attacked, we've killed an army that was sitting there in defense. Wait, what? No, Kaigas has been assassinated. Critical success. Having a laugh. He's dead. He wasn't immortal yet. He was very close to being immortal. I think he was, what, 2 levels off? And they killed him. Typical. Which army was he in? Must have been Hubas, right? Yeah. Hubas has lost his one and only friend. How sad. Oh, never mind. We can just recruit a new one. We can grab one from Archeon's army, because he can recruit some pretty damn good Exalted heroes. Oh, Valmir's nice. Let's recruit him. He can go join that army. We'll go for training. Blade Master, hard to hit. Lovely. Should we use Raiding Stance? I did have a suggestion to use Raiding Stance. The only trouble with using Raiding Stance is that we don't actually get replenishment, and it just slows us down. Like, I'd much rather be faster and just wipe out as many of these settlements as quickly as possible than just sort of march back to Skaven lands whenever we need to replenish. But I guess we could minimize losses by using Raiding Stance in the meantime. Yeah, well, we'll do it. Oh, we do get replenishment. What? I think it's like, must be minimal replenishment, right? I didn't realize that worked. Is it maybe because our casualty replenishment rate is pretty damn high that we kind of overwrite it? I'm not sure. Villdorf has been recolonized. Well, I eat my words then. I apologize. I was wrong. I didn't realize that raiding in vampire lands would give us replenishment. I'll have to test that out with Hubas as well. It might be something to do with casualty replenishment rate. Let's fight this one on the battle map. As long as we keep the hell cannons out of harm's way, they should be relatively simple. They've lost a lot of troops because they just recolonized. But we have more than enough to beat them, so I don't think we have to be too worried. Let's just gamble for wins. I'm just going to move to a clear area over here.
God's bloody glory. God's pestilent glory.
Lovely, that's it. Start the deployment, start the battle, and we are good to go. We will probably aim at the Grave Guard or maybe the Cairn Race, because I don't think the Black Knights are too much of a problem. Our Dragon Ogres should deal with them nicely. Vargolf as well. We'll just try and do as much damage as we can to these Grave Guard as they approach, especially the Grave Guard with great weapons, since they have armor piercing. But at least we're using these at max range. Or just buff them to get the extra explosion and armor piercing. And now they'll miss both shots, as usual. I'm pretty sure that's actually a thing. Whenever you click this, it's just bait to miss a couple shots. And of course the shots after they hit the mark. Well, even if the other one didn't, still. I'm going to try and hit these Cairn Race a little. See if we can kill off a couple of models. Meanwhile, let's get these guys into position to intercept the Black Knights. Oh, nice hit there. Ah, that does do a lot of damage to them. I'll try and intercept those guys. Wonderful. Well, this is actually pretty good for us, engaging away from our infantry line. As it does allow me to dictate which units I put into the fight. And most of the Cairn Race are already destroyed. It looks like the Black Knights, they're going to be gone soon as well. Let's have the Dragon Ogre Shagos attack the Vargolf. These shots from the Hell Cannons, they are beautiful. They're doing so much damage. Let's just pull back here from this engagement if we can. The Hell Cannon should be able to hit this pretty hard. Very nice, very nice. Let's just stop them from firing now. We'll have the giant come back there. These guys can come across and charge into the back of this engagement. Right, we're nearly done here. Time for the rear charge bonus. Very good. Yeah, we'll just kill off those Graveguard. Focus down the Strigo Ghoul King. And we're all good. And most of the infantry is already dead. Did we lose one of my giants? I felt like we did. That's okay. We can just replace it with something crap in the meantime. Decisive victory. I would have preferred it if my giant didn't die. But then again, I think I'd prefer to have like another Dragon Ogre Shegoth at this point. We'll see what we can get from Archeon actually. Maybe a unit of Chaos Knights wouldn't be too bad. Would probably be better. Well, that's that then. Let's just level up Tribes of Chaos again. We'll go to Unholy Resilience. We'll go to... So we might not need Dark Apothecary if this raiding works for replenishment. We'll try that next turn. I was pretty sure that that didn't work, but yeah, I might be wrong. Oh well. Let's carry on. I may as well march, I think, because both of these armies are useless against us. Right, Sigvald. Time for him to go and attack Val's Anvil whilst our agent here goes down to Hag Hall. And that is just a quest. I'm not going to bother working it out. That's all failed. Still leveled up. They're not at Hag Hall. So I think wherever the Chaos Portals still are, the Skaven are not. We'll wipe out Val's Anvil, then we'll head back north. I'm going to keep my agent up here just so that I can see if they try and recolonize some of this stuff. Max out Deadly Blade. Talsin. Almost at the Gorobadni Mountains. Move on to the next turn. So we're probably better off wiping out the vampire counts first, then go back and destroy the Barra Legion, and then Musalon, and then maybe the Wood Elves and the Pirates. I'm not sure. I feel like if we wipe out the vampire counts, we just leave, the greenskins are going to get really strong again and just recolonize a lot of that land. We can't stop it either way unless we split up our armies and go each way. I don't really see that happening. Ulbas is unlucky now since he has suffered block army and assault units against him. How annoying. These lucky and unlucky traits are really annoying because they only exacerbate the problem. So now I'm just going to get more hero action success against Hubas. Let's go to Hubas anyway, and we'll put him in raiding stance and see if that helps us out. Yeah, it does work. Okay, good. Well, let's move away from the Barra Legion here, because they're coming. We need to have this chap come say hi to Hubas, his new lord. Meanwhile, Archeon can smash into Averheim, where Frederick Gorst is defending. He does have 1 unit of Blood Knights and a Terrorgeist. This could be a decent battle. Attacking and raiding stance isn't ideal because we do get like vigor reduction, right? But it helps us replenish, so we may as well. Yeah, at least this way, after we raise it, we will still get replenishment. But from now on, whilst we're in the Vampire Count's lands, we'll just raid all the time. Thanks for the suggestion in the comments. I guess we'll just keep these guys out of the way for now. Chaos Knights are pretty good in prolonged combat, so we can send them through the gates after the Dragon Ogres. We'll just start the battle and do like so. I probably should have put my Hell Cannon to one side as well. And at least there isn't many ranged forces for them to use. If any, actually, because they are vampires, of course. Now, Archeon is exceptionally good against vampires because he does have fire magic. And any unit that has regeneration also has extra weakness to fire. So things like the Vargolf are really, really weak to fire damage. All these flying units are coming over. They're getting aggressive. Wow. That's quite something. Didn't expect that. Is that going straight for my Hell Cannon? I think they are. I'll just defend that with my Chaos Knights then. Let's fire a fireball through. We'll let them all bunch up and we'll bring down the burning head. Oh, we still need to destroy the gates. Let's make sure we do that. Oh, we also need to stop that from firing. Get these out of line of sight of the tower. I'm really not sure how I want to do this, so I need to make sure that it doesn't like bounce too early or too soon. We'll just do it like so, see if that works. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't exactly what I had planned, but still did reasonable amount of damage. I'm not sure what happens if I upgrade it. Wow, that goes on for a while. Doesn't even cost that much. All of the Vargeist got destroyed. I think maybe they attacked my Dragon Ogres. Probably wasn't the best move. But Archeon here, now he's got regeneration, is just doing work. So that's just increased effect area. It doesn't even increase the damage. Well, we'll just do it again. It's not too bad at all. It does decrease leadership.
I control Sinch's gifts. Give us ruin!
Buff up Archeon himself and continue to push through.
Chosen! The eye opens! Archeon!
Let's try and fireball this Vargolf a bit more. If he can. If he's allowed to. Oh, he missed it. Well done, Archeon. Good stuff.
Chosen! The eye opens! Nuggles past at a golem! Unleash perverse glory! Blood for the blood god! I will fail! Fight!
Try and throw another fireball at the Vargolf, see if that works this time. We do have a Dragon Ogre in front of us. Doesn't look like that actually did much damage, so maybe it's not worth even doing. I thought it would do more damage against the Vargolf because Vargolfs do have regeneration, I think. And therefore, they are weak against flaming attacks.
Archeon! I am versed in the arcane! The wings are mine! Chosen!
We'll just tell all of the units that aren't the Chosen with Halberds to come and help out with the attack on the ground.
Chosen!
Those with Halberds can specifically target the Terrorgeist here because they'll do more damage. They do have that anti-large capability.
Kill them all!
As soon as the gates clear, we will bring in the Chaos Knights, but no point in doing so for the time being.
Pestilent glory!
I'm just going to get Archeon away from that Vargolf because it does seem to be doing quite a bit of damage to him.
Ravage them!
Just going to let Archeon carve down the Corpse Guard. We're going to want to buff up Archeon again with the extra melee defense because he is now being hit by the Terrorgeist as well.
Slay every mortal! Chosen!
Well, a lot of those units just crumbled. Wonderful.
Kill them all!
Let's now push across and make the rest crumble. Because we have already killed off a lot of troops. And it seems as though they're not really holding back in this battle, which is nice to see. The fact they actually used their flying units offensively is quite something. You don't see that too often.
The winds I command! My blade hungers! Charge them! My blade
I'm just going to bring Archeon out.
charge them!
Fire a fireball in.
Give us
And then I will attack the corpse cart.
die in arcane fire!
And there goes the Terror Ghost. Destroyed that. Now we just need to take out the corpse cart. Nearly gone. If we use the Scroll of Power, we do unlock the Slayer of Kings again.
Give us ruin!
So we will continue with the 60% weapon damage. Thank you very much. And that's it. Job done. We will just charge towards the center, finish off the remainder of these units. Lovely. I barely took any damage there. Our Chosen just too damn good. We will take the replenishment, thank you very much. We will remain in raiding stance. Yeah, that works out well. Very nice. Let's take Chosen of the Gods. +7 melee defense, +7% hit points, +7% weapon strength. All amazing. So Seeker is fine. Kuha in Kolek's army has leveled up. I'll just max out Steel Technology next, but it's time to destroy
Serves the dark powers!
the Exiles of Nehek. Simple auto-resolve. Raise the settlement. Is that it? They destroyed? No, they are not. There is an army. No, that's an agent next to Nagarond. Maybe they're near Hagrafe? Where have they gone? Like ninjas. Oh well, Palzanvil's dead. Thank you very much.
For chaos!
Do we put a point into one of these? I guess since we're going to be focusing on Chosen, Legion of Doom is probably the best one. Extra melee attack and weapon strength for Chosen units. We have 92 melee defense and 68 melee attack now. Now they have 74 melee attack. Oh boy. They are too good. Then we'll get stand and die. Stand or die. Not stand and die. Lovely. Time to go back to Hotek's column. We'll have Malefics keep an eye on Clarkalond and Venom Glade. Although the Chaos Portals are still there, so that's all good. Halcyon. Very close now. I'm just hoping so much that we don't get assassinated by the Skaven. Okay. Not long now until Valmir joins Hubas. But what we can see on the minimap is that Nagarond is recolonizing Ulthuan, which is shit and very annoying. Vampire counts are actually pretty strong in terms of strength, but I don't think a single one of their armies can kill one of our armies at any point. So as long as we move smart across the map, should be fine. I think what I may do is just head towards Sylvania and just destroy Sylvania, because that will really hamper the vampire's abilities to create decent units, like Blood Knights and stuff. So we won't have to deal with those so much.
Who are these grotesqueries?
Ambusher discovered.
Corrupt.
Let's kill him.
Herald of the Tempest.
Crit auto resolve, and I think that's the Exiles of Nehek now gone for good. Beautiful. Actual Winds of Magic Power Reserve, immune to Desert Attrition, and immune to Sandstorm Attrition for Kolek. And we'll carry on to Hagreif, which is a Skaven settlement. So Archeon can head towards the Moot. See, this is where I'd love to go into normal starts. I guess we can. Like, we're not going to take much attrition in the next turn at least. And then as we move towards the next settlement, go back into raiding stance. Yeah, since we can't go back into raiding stance this turn, we'll just raise it for the cash. So I was going to go for the Dark Apothecary, but we're not going to bother now. I think I'm just going to focus on buffing up Archeon's melee abilities. Like Deadly Blade. That is fine. Sigvald, his Sorcerer, has leveled up. He can now become immortal. Fantastic. Let's zoom back towards Hotek's column, whilst Malefics keeps an eye on Clarkalond. We did destroy most of the armies around there, so I don't think there is one to actually colonize just yet. Let's go ahead and get in that army. And we are going to want to follow up actually on Archeon, because I do need to give Hubas another unit. It'll probably be Chaos Knights. That's a pretty juicy army. Can Archeon even beat that? I guess he can. We would have to micro our Dragon Ogres to kill the Vargolfs while the Chaos Knights deal with the Black Knights. I don't even know what we would do there, because the Blood Knights counter our Dragon Ogres, but the Dragon Ogres are probably stronger right now.
Insolence.
We could always just 2v1 him to kill him off.
Are you a god?
Right, are we into Golobadni this turn? No, next turn. And unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So we're going to leave it here. In the next turn, we will move into the Golobadni Mountains. That will move on the Eye of Shirin quest, which is good. And then we'll get to Bessening's camp, which will complete the Armour of Morkar quest. And I think we're only 2 levels off Archeon getting the Crown of Domination quest. Then we can complete that, and everything will be done. Let's end the turn. I'll just move on to the next one, and then that'll be it. Just so that when we come back, the units will be ready to move again, and we can make an attack onto either Manfred or whoever else stands in our way. I think the Greenskins did just colonize a piece of land that we just destroyed and took from the Vampire Counts. The Vampire Counts also recolonized a settlement we just took from them. If that was Manfred, then it's probably going to be tempting to just attack him straight away. And there we go, that's it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.